tell me where I belong. I've been searching all night, walking these streets, it's a maze at midnight. Been talking to you, yet those days have gone by. I gave you a chance to treat me right. I'm a blank canvas you can paint. Draw yourself a future with me. It's a mystery what awaits. Oh, it's a miracle life, it's a miracle day.
12K, exactly. How you doing, man? Alright guys, let's get into it. How's everybody doing today? Let's take a look at the left side scene. Let's quiet the music down too. Alright, welcome everyone. I hope you are having an awesome start to your Friday, wherever in the world you may be. A couple of disclaimers before I start. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just a guy trading my own stuff. All of the tools that I do use can be found on the bapigindicator.com website. There's a referral link in the description. What's going on, Peter? There's a referral link in the description of the video. It helps out the channel greatly. All of the indicators can be found under the indicators tab, and there are also a bunch of free ones for you guys to check out and use. Would highly recommend. Let's take a look at the Discord. We do have a Discord available as well. Come hang out, come ask questions. Great learning resource. They'll also point you to a lot of tools that you can use to source your stocks and your next trades, such as marketchameleon.com. This is a tool that I use to source my trades. You guys have seen me use it on the stream before. Great free resource to sort by IV30 rank. There's also a bunch of other screeners available, both free and premium. Another one that we'll be using is the ETF database, etfdb.com. We were pointed onto this one last week, so do check that out as well. All right, let's take a look at the TradingView. Oh, and I do have some personal news to share as well. We did make it to affiliate. We got the invite last night, so thank you guys very, very much for joining the stream and supporting it with the follows. You guys have been here all the time. Like Smintz has been here, first one in, first one to shout out the 12K. So it is, it's much appreciated. Let me see what's going on with the scene here. In other news, sorry, my trading view is bugged out. Can you guys see my trading view on the stream, or is it bugged out for you guys too? What's going on here? Can't see it at the moment. Okay, let me see. Sorry, give me just 1 second. I guess the Twitch is having some issues since the hack. Yeah, I'm just on the wrong scene here. Okay, for some reason it doesn't want to capture. Okay, well, there we go. Okay, done, and then like this. Okay. Yeah, so I guess you guys have heard about the Twitch Twitch hack. You know, all the self-proclaimed socialists making a shitload of money. Pretty funny stuff. Of course, yours truly didn't make the list quite yet, but we're gonna get there, boys. Don't you worry. They also, on a personal note, they announced QR codes coming into my town as of Monday. So shit's about to get pretty wild over here where I'm at in Russia. So like for going to the gym, for movie theaters, for anything. If you want to live life, you got to have a code nowadays. And I'm not gonna be getting my shit with the vaccine. Like, no, thank you. You guys can make that choice for yourself. So I'm gonna be persona non grata for the next couple of weeks over here. We'll see how it turns out. They tried to do it in Moscow, lasted 2 weeks. Like I'm pretty hopeful about it. But in the meantime, I'm currently living in an apartment in Russia, and I kind of don't want to be in the city. So I'm going to be moving out. I'm going to be moving out a little bit further away from the city and into a house. So the Twitch stream will most likely not be up for the next week. I will get it up as soon as possible. That's what she said. But for the next week, I'm going to be moving. So hopefully, you guys will still be around when I'm back. And yeah. All right, let's get into it. We got how many minutes? We got 8 minutes before the market open. Let's take a look quickly at how the overnight trading was on the S&P 500. Thanks, Eat Meats. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. It just needs a little bit of time, and we'll be good to go. I was also thinking of getting a dog too. Like the fucking Fallout dog situation that we seem to be moving towards. It seemed to be a pretty good move. So yeah, hopefully good things are ahead. We'll see. All right, S&P 500 trading above the POVMA. Get a Rottweiler. Rottweilers make weird noises, man. They make very weird noises. They seem to be, they pretend like they're aggressive at everything, but really they're just sweethearts. Okay, S&P 500, we're gonna see it open up today. We're still kind of in the zone of bullshit. Mom is positive. I don't know if this will flip back down or not. I can't really make any assumptions there. Nothing to speak about on the entropy side. HVP, a little bit of a down move in HVP. We'll see how this one closes today for the end of the week. I am still pretty worried. I'm not convinced that we just go up like we saw Bitcoin. Bitcoin is painting a much clearer picture here. But this one is kind of in the zone of bullshit. I did let go of my short, I believe on this day. I'll have to double check that, but we are still kind of in the zone of nonsense. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ had its entropy move down, nothing too significant here. This I do have the 95% filter set on here. Like these are the very significant moves. I think this was the Rona dump, this was the 2018 dump. So nothing too significant to speak about here. Still suggesting it's quite random, and HVP is also in a similar position as the S&P 500. So let's see, next week, this will probably make a decision on whether we continue this thing, whether mom crosses down and we see this move back down to new lows, or we see something similar to Bitcoin where we are now have formed a brand new uptrend here on Bitcoin. Let's cover Bitcoin. Why not? We saw mom cross down a couple of days ago. Actually, I think somebody in Discord was pointing out, hey, we're getting pretty close on the 1% cone there. Where was it? Suggesting that we weren't going to see, just continuous green candles here. And this is how you can use probabilities to your advantage to say, hey, some things are much less likely than others. 52 bars back. Yes, this is grinding, the 1% cone. So it was suggesting that, hey, you're not just gonna go straight up. Not that it's impossible to go outside of the cone. It's just very unlikely. Very powerful here. I believe it was Mose who shouted this out in the Discord. So many props. This is a good move. We do see entropy ticking down on the 4-hour. I believe that's happening now on the daily as well. Yes, nothing too significant yet, but this is kind of lining up for an entry. The thing I do want to see to actually start taking positions on Bitcoin is for mom to turn back up, while this stays above the POVMA. That would be pretty good to take a position on for myself. Entropy continuing to tick down would also be very, very nice to see, giving us a little bit more certainty on the move. Let's take a look at the world indices. Start with Australia like we usually do. Very similar stance to the Nasdaq and the S&P 500. Much clearer read on the HVP, still expanding here. Although HVZ has gone lower, it is approaching that bottom band there, suggesting that hey, we might have expansions ahead. Anything significant? Yeah, you do have significant skewness, but you don't have significant kurtosis. Oh, actually, you've had significant negative skewness for a while now. Maybe this is because it's log. Yes, okay. So this would suggest that you're likely to get a bit of a up move in returns as the distribution skews back to the mean. All right, let's take a look. Oh, actually, somebody was shutting out the RSI diff too. Maybe it was on S&P 500 or was it on Bitcoin? Sorry, I have so many lists now. All right, Bitcoin. Yes, you are on the top band of the RSI, and I think on the 4-hour because you do have entropy moving down here as well. It was suggesting that over here, hey, you shouldn't be looking for immediate longs. The TA people probably like to panic into positions on moves like these. I know for a fact I've heard Tone Vase mention, hey, as soon as you break out onto the new high, it goes 100% up. Not in those words. I'm paraphrasing, obviously, and he definitely didn't say it like that. But he did say something about breaking out of a range, and then as soon as it does, it's fantastic news because that's when you should be taking positions. If he were to look at mathematics and statistics, he wouldn't be suggesting that. It's much less likely over here because we were on the 1% cone here on the 4-hour. Entropy was moving down. And at the same time grinding the RSI, suggesting, and also HVZ was giving you an extreme, suggesting that hey, this is unlikely to persist. Doesn't mean it's going to be a reversal, but you probably shouldn't be taking a long on this at the end of this candle. Okay, let's take a look back at the indices. Deutschland 30 looks good. Actually, entropy moving back up, suggesting that's the end of this move. HVP is now contracting and you are above the POVMA. Unlikely to go to new lows here, and we also see that being confirmed on the cone. Oh, I'm looking at the 4-hour. That's why everything makes so much more sense. Okay, let's take a look at the daily. Okay, daily is not suggesting that. Daily is very similar to the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq here. Yes, almost exactly the same. You are entering this range of bullshit. If you're staying within the range of POVMA, not that there's anything special about that range. It's just if the big moves to the downside come, price is going to be on below it. If you do see a cross down on the mom here, that could spell trouble for Germany 30. All right, I guess the Russians, Russian stock market is doing pretty well here with the announcement of new restrictions on businesses and people. So fantastic. Entropy is ticking down, and that's the sound of the market open. Nothing too significant on the returns here, on the returns distribution, excuse me. Things to look out for is the mom crossing down. Yes, nothing else to speak of here. Looks good for continuation up. MOEX also performing very well in contrast to the other markets, and most likely this has a lot to do with the fact that there are a lot of energy stocks listed on the RTSI and the IMOEX. And since there is now a shortage of energy, I would expect these stocks to outperform. Let's take a look. Is this anything significant? It's not too significant yet, but better than nothing. Better than very high entropy. I do have my entropy filter very high, so we're only looking for very significant moves. Logarithmic. Okay, let's take a look at UK. UK was looking like crap earlier. Anything special about it? No, I would just say I would be betting on HVP expanding. Let's actually take a look at weekly. Yeah, HVP is quite low on the weekly as well, and the HVZ is extremely tight here, suggesting that if we do see a move, it's likely to be a pretty damn big one. I wonder if this is the case on the weekly NASDAQ. It is, and I think weekly S&P 500 it is. And let's actually go back to when HVP was that low and we saw expansions, and the HVZ was also very, very tight. Something like this area here, you know, it took a long time, but we did see these huge clusters on the HVP, and we did see, you know, comparing this area to these bigger and bigger swings, especially this cluster here, that, you know, this was the Rona dump. This is something like what you would see when the HVP expands. Scary stuff. Scary stuff, but could be to the upside too. Who knows? Dow Jones. Let's take a look at the daily. Yeah, Dow Jones looks pretty nice actually. Very similar to Bitcoin, you know, above the POVMA. It'll be nice to see the week close out above it, you know, giving us more of a chance for continuation next week. I would like the mom to load in, please. I would assume this has gone positive with your HVP still expanding. I'm now expecting big moves to come to the upside as long as those things persist. Yeah, I would not be looking for any immediate downside. It could change, you know, price is random. That's something that we have to deal with as traders, but looks good. Looks good. Okay, let's take a look at the volatility. Volatility actually selling off here. This does make sense, you know, with the markets pulling back up a little bit, pulling within the range. Entropy sticking back up on that as well. Yes, and mom is deeply negative actually. Okay. Let's take a look at the JP Morgan trade. Anything too significant on here? No. No move, no change. So because we're taking a trade on the daily, you know, I wouldn't expect it to change too much from day to day. I would expect this trade to materialize over quite a few days actually. You know, when we see bouts of entropy moving down and volatility expanding. Let me actually find probably a better chunk. You know, we're somewhere like in this area, maybe in this area. We could be doing something like this here. Like we just don't know the future, right? We see a setup, we take it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But it can take some time to materialize here. As long as we're above the POBMA, and as long as entropy is ticking down here, I'm going to continue to hold long on JP Morgan. Okay, let's take a look. What are you guys watching? What are you guys trading in and out of? I know somebody here was taking a Facebook trade the other day, but I think they let it go. Facebook had a pretty big down day yesterday. Looks like it's having a down day today, and we do see entropy ticking down on that. SNDL, Fin Dog, what's up, dude? Let's take a look at SNDL. Sundial Growers. Oh, not a bad pop actually. Are you long on this? You're having a pretty good 13% day, my friend. Not bad. Not bad at all. Couple of things I would want to mention here. HVZ is giving you a bit of an extreme here. I actually, in general, this is good. Like I'd just be generally holding long. Leap calls, okay. But I don't know how likely this is to persist right here, right now. Maybe in a couple of days, you know, something like this. Well, I guess you are much higher up, but like you had a move down here, which on the HVZ was pretty high up there. Also, your HVP is very low here. And then you had an area, albeit small, of not a lot of moves down, and then the HVZ spiked back up to the price went down again in a much larger fashion here. I know I'm kind of picking out these very small candles, but this is something that I can look like that. I'm just trying to give you an idea of like what I'm suggesting. I'm not suggesting you have a reversal or anything like that. It's just unlikely to continue right here, right now. I shouldn't say unlikely, I should say less likely. Actually, if you want to see how likely it actually is, probability panel is a fantastic tool. 75.47 and 60.68. What don't you like here? Oh, this single. There's your probability. Or cone, yes, or cone, or expected moves. All of those things will let you know what kind of probability you're betting on. This is over the next 30 days. How likely are you to close above, within range, or below? Let's take a look at CSL. You're trading the ASX. CSL from ASX, yeah, okay. Very kind of similar look to the S&P 500 just on first glance, but actually not at all on the indicators. Let's wait for the mom to load. Yes. I would remain bearish on this stock as long as you're below the POVMA. I wouldn't be seeking any immediate downside here. It looks like you are getting an expansion on the HVP. I kind of want to, I don't want to say I want to discount this, but I don't think this is significant yet. This is something like a short entry if mom crosses down and you fail to go above the POVMA. I would be looking for a short here. I don't know if you'd want to short. I know a lot of people don't even short. It's just what would you say? It's a good chance to reduce your cost basis is how I would look at it. I don't want to give you guys what would you say, like certainty of short or long. It's just I would be looking to reduce my cost basis personally. You might have a different opinion. Let's take a look at the probability on this one. Actually, 296 and 283. 296 and 283. Yeah, so your probability of being within the range or closing below this range in the next 30 days is much higher, although the above target probability is still very significant. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla is another one that, you know, we've been shouting out for the whole week because of the HVP reads on it. Did we get any pickup on the HVP? No. Still kind of doing some nonsense. Mom did turn back down. I don't want to call this. This is pretty random. HVP is very low. Yeah, I would want to wait on this one, but this one I'm definitely keeping my eye on for a future occurrence of a trade. Let's take a look at Nike. I think we've been looking at this one because the IV rank was very low and it was lining up with the tools here. So this is kind of like what I'm worried about on the S&P 500 that we do. Like if we cross back down on mom, price is kind of in this range, HVP still expanding. It'd be nice to see HVZ point up and entropy tick down, but this is starting to look like a sell-off. You know, if I were to take a chance here myself, I would be looking to sell this one. I'm late to the stream today. Did I miss the giveaway? In Coach, yes, you missed the giveaway. Sorry, bro. We gave away so many Eths, dude. So many. And they all went to Smins. Bro, can you look at my dip? What's up, Polly? Dude, somebody was shouting out today on Twitter. I think it might have been Zero Hedge or something. Fucking Nancy Pelosi, or no, what is it? No, it was Janet Yellen's worried about divergence in the economy or something like that. And somebody was like, she must be using TA. I just found that so fucking funny. Just as long as I don't miss on the signals, yeah, man. What else? Let's take a look at the energy sector. Energy sector is looking very fucking strong. You know, this is probably not good news for winter time. Of course, that whole big economy oversold. True. Yeah, very, very good move for energy. You know, if you were to be taking risk, it would be somewhere around these two candles. You'll probably find another spot. I mean, Mom has crossed back up, so bullish. Fucking powerful energy. MacD on lemonade stand crossing up Lambo soon. Fuck. Merc was another one we were looking at for a trade. I don't think I want to be taking any positions on this one right here. At least not directionally. Maybe I would want to short some calls and puts on this one when this begins to decline. I would want to actually check and see that on the IV rank 30 as well to see if premium's expensive or not, because if premium's cheap and HVP is high and you're trying to short options, you know, it's probably not something. There's probably better opportunities out there. Pete got a nice muff. Let's take a look at coin. Coin. We don't actually have a lot of data on this one. What do I want to turn off? Yeah, I'd be uncomfortable with making any sort of call. I would probably just want to add this one to the portfolio. You know, this one is a pretty damn successful company. I think they make a shitload of money. I haven't checked. Yeah, their profit margin is 8%. You know, revenue is 1.28 billion. Not too fucking shabby. Not too shabby. I would probably want to just add this one to my portfolio. AMC. This was the short squeeze darling, wasn't it? Actually, I want to see how the HVP did on the weekly on this. Okay, HVP is still likely to decline for a long time. What was percent move on this? Jesus, crypto stuff. Okay, yeah, maybe depending on where it is on the IV30 rank, might not be too bad of an opportunity to short some calls and puts, although HVP on the daily would be disagreeing with that. HVZ, you can turn percentile for color off and get extra history. Oh, can you actually? Okay, let's take a look. Yeah. I like the coloring on it because then I don't have to check with the HVE. I mean, I know they're very HVP and HVE are very similar. And HVE actually contains like the panel that will tell you what the HVP readout is. But I kind of like it to just check out the what the HVE is saying. Less one because percentile takes the longer one, 365 and 30. Okay, gotcha. Bands I've been finding very useful. The bands I've been finding very useful. Let's take a look at GME. This would have been fucking fantastic play for short options. I think that's mostly done here. Ed and phone both in the clouds. True. Okay, DVN, what the fuck is this? Another energy corp. We saw entropy ticking down. This wouldn't have been a bad trade. So this is kind of what I'm looking for to happen on the JP Morgan trade, you know, just to slow and steady up as the entropy is ticking down, and HVP is hopefully expanding. This is kind of how I'm assessing it. We will have to wait and see. FedEx looking like shit. You do have negative skewness and kurtosis present on FedEx, so likely you see some up action in the near future. I don't know if I would want to be cashing knives on this one. Like I don't have any sort of price target for you because it's all just fucking random anyway. But you, for what it's worth, you are on the 5% cone here, suggesting that this the probability is not in your favor if you're gonna bet on more downside right here right now. It could still go lower. This isn't like some magical number. It just, you know, it's very unlikely that you just continue on downwards right here right now. Can you show me how the 50 EMA works? Yeah, you uninstall all of the programs on your computer and never trade again, and that's how it works. Did market come back from the Romanian hawk here? Oh man, yeah, he went back for another round. I thought he was invading Poland all week. I thought he was invading Poland all week. I guess he's off to Romania, off to conquer the Romania. All right, let's take a look at SI. This was being shouted out as another short squeeze potential. Not sure by who. Somebody on Twitter. Zero Hedge maybe, who knows. One of them random Twitter people posting commitment of traders. Oh man, I swear to God, if they just accepted him to art school, you know, things would have been way better. Okay, and let's also check on my portfolio of shitcoins. 5% today, 2.5% today, nothing too significant yet. I don't know anything about what these do. I just found like 300 bucks in Ethereum on an old wallet, and I went to FTX and I bought myself the most illiquid shit. Strategy, pay me 2K. Okay. Let's take a look back at the S&P 500. How did we open? And actually, I want to see what kind of move we can expect for today. So most likely for today, we stick somewhere within this range for this candle. You know, if things get extremely crazy, we'll go somewhere up here, but very unlikely with the HVP read this low still. Most likely we close the week somewhere here. Probably not going to be an exciting day on the S&P 500 today. And I do want to see it on the weekly. Yeah, this is kind of a bit worrisome on the weekly. You know, if we do close, let's go back to the daily and let's just plot that first expected move here on the downside. Like if we close there or below it on this week, you know, you are gonna be trading below the POVMA at that point, and your HEP is pretty likely to rise. Would use HVZ to confirm that before I'd actually want to assume that, hey, this will be rising. Doesn't paint too good of a picture just yet. The daily does look much better, so we'll have to wait and see where we close. Quick question about omega ratio. I noticed some crossovers between two lines near the O ratio. Is there any significance when it happens and where they cross? Yes, there is significance, and I would actually it's pretty well described in the description of the indicator. Let's actually take a look at that. It has a lot to do with minimum acceptable return. Is that right? Where did I see it mentioned? Yeah, the minimum acceptable return. Shit. Sorry, guys. And actually, I'm not sure. Did Bali post all of this, or did Pig post all of this? Whoever did a fantastic job with the description. It's the size returns. Different returns have different odds. Yeah. So if you know, if you're looking at a specific return, that will be mentioned on the return percent axis here on the x-axis, and so for that return percent, you will have different odds, right? And then technically any return percent that's below the one line is how did they put it here? Where did I see this? Yeah, omega under 1 will indicate that the risk outweighs the reward, and therefore there are more excess negative returns than positive returns. When it crosses then for bigger one, the odds are different from the lower ones, yeah. What else? Did I want to check anything else? No, I think I'm out of stuff to check. We can go source some trades for today, although it is Friday. Let's check actually the IV30 stuff. Bali, do you look at the IV30 for 52-week position? If you look at your mean of returns, you can then go look on Omega where you land. Also, if you're located between the two assets, then you can just do the better one. I look at IV to historical volatility ratio. Oh. 1 year historical volatility. Where's the do you just calculate the ratio, divide one by the other? IV30 rank. Or are you just looking for like if I want to go short options, I would be just looking at the IV30, but it makes sense to look at the historical vol too. No, it's there. Okay. Current IV 30% change, 20-day historical vol, 1 year historical vol. Yeah, I don't see it. This is elevated. Sorry, this is volatility rankings, I think. I don't even think it's oh, let's see. Yeah, I'm looking at any. Let's take a look at elevated. This is on implied vol rankings. Probably even go over 1 billion. That's decent. page. Okay, gotcha. Let's take a look at what we have on here just for the time being. DC. Yeah, Market Chameleon. Yeah. Oh, it's in Prime. Okay, gotcha. What do I want to do? Yes, I want to go 25% on each. No. I want to go 15% on each. Implied movers. Okay, gotcha. So this might actually not be too bad to structure an options trade on. You do have a high HVP rating here. And you do have IV30 being decently high on Market Chameleon. Whereas 94%. Although the IV30 52-week position is still at 49%, which suggests that on a longer term, you might get hit with some rise in IV here. Yeah, I want to look at another one. Okay, let's take a look at Ole. I'm gonna add this one to the watch list as well. No. SDC. Oh, bro, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it because I've been honestly structuring options trades just off the IV30s and the HVP. Like when I have confluence between those two, then I just go by the count. I just go by percent probability. I'm gonna add that, and then Oatly. Yeah, this is too recent. This is too recent. iTub. You see Julu talking log returns on Tasty. Makes sense. Oh man. I feel like they're gonna be copying all that shit. Okay. Does that line up? No, that doesn't line up too well. Okay. Maybe we can do something in the crypto space. No, not too high. Finance. I thought Rising Stars some tea shit. Yeah, those reverse doges will definitely get you. Goat Lord, no worries, man. My pleasure, thanks for hanging out. Are there yeah, we can absolutely check nat gas. Actually, the energy ETF was doing pretty fucking well. You know, we haven't hit the top of BTC until small bullshit companies start calling themselves Bitcoin sweets or blockchain donuts. Does the mom work on smaller time frames? Or are there like specific time frames that it only is working on because of the calculations that it's doing? That should be fine. Okay, good. Yeah, let's quickly do check the nat gas. I did want to take a look at that today as well. Your mom never stops working. Oh, when it's small number, high vol, like fractions, with weight fucks it up. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. She's working all right. Yo, English get fucked, okay? My mother has enough shit to deal with. I would be waiting for the mom cross on the daily. This looks pretty good over the longer term. You know, HVP, I would expect that to continue rising. As long as we're above the POVMA or somewhere within its vicinity, if we get a cross up, pretty good for nat gas. I would probably not mind taking long. It'd be nice to have entropy here, but let's see if we can go to like a 4 hour Yes, we do get some reads on there. Very high HVP. So likely to continue to hold this for the time being. Imagine being my mom, then yours too, and Coach Jesus, and you want to reverse her. Fuck, man, that's a job and a half right there. That's a fucking worker. Outside of the daily 99 and have really? Let's take a look. I'm assuming you're on that gas, yeah, Dogman? By the way, when stream guy? What the fuck are you doing working jobs and shit? On that gas, yeah, okay. Uh, 99.5, so 0.25 on either side. Yes? Hello? So we're looking at the bigger cone on that, I guess. Let me see if there's. Do you know how many days back? Macro micro toasts. Micro stream. Bro, my buddy said it best, you know, like if you're micro dosing, you're just doing shrooms. Like just don't lie to yourself. No, how many bars back? Or you sampling 2 periods? 2 days back, okay. Are you trading NG1? You might be looking at are you looking at the futures or are you looking at another ticker? 3,000 sample. Yeah, NG1, yeah. Mucho data, yeah, that's a shitload of data. I'm not sure why it's not displaying. Stream beef. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not picking up. Dogman, post your chart. I'll take a look. I want to see where's the low period. I guess it's a little bit too far back, but maybe here. $36 bars. Oh, fucking Jesus. Bars back. Right, this would have been 2 days ago. Yeah. Spence messaged me, he wanted me to tell you the stream sucks. Also, Monday's Columbus Day. Is the market closed on Monday? is the situation? Well, fucking Bitcoin never sleeps. Could even look at like this point here. Uh, 57 bars. Yeah, that one got outside. Only if you're a native. Bro, my buddy was making fun of they just instituted a First Nations Day in Canada as like a national holiday, and I think a lot of people have just been using it as like a secondary St. Paddy's Day, you know, just to fucking get drunk as fuck. Yeah, man, I would still want to remain pretty positive on that guess here. As long as we don't go too significantly below the POVMA here and we see a tick up on the mom, I would be paying attention to that. Eskimos get no recognition. True. What happens if indigenous people date backfires and it's just a reason for people to dress up like Native Americans drink at that like that? Bro, somebody ban in, coach. We're monetized here, okay? Dogman, I would still want to remain positive on that guess, as long as the mom crosses back up. All he does is get us banded. No culture. Okay, I do actually want to find a trade for today. Like I wanna be trading something. I don't think any of the IV stuff is gonna be too helpful to me today. I might want to take a look at just like a long trade on something, but I gotta get a good occurrence. So there's no point of just fucking wasting money for the point of it. Check FTM, yeah, let's take a look at FTM. Yeah, like this is like the definition of you know, where to not onboard. I feel like this is definitely a juicer, and it's looking positive, but just like the risk reward on this is you know, it's pushing the 0.25 cone on the 1 hour. See it on the daily. Daily's still okay. Four hours still okay, but that's gonna be a longer trade. That's gonna be a longer trade. This trade is gonna take days, and I probably want to wait for this to cross back up. This is actually pretty decent on the 4 hour. CHZ volatile at the moment. Let's take a look at it. Actually, let's go back to the 15-minute wick and I was on the 1 hour, right? Yeah, I was on the 1 hour. Yeah, I don't want to be taking a trade on the 1 hour here. Let's take a look at CHC. I sold puts on Master. That's good one, I think. Okay, I'll take a look at Master. Let's take a look at CHC USD. Chili's. Like, I just want to be short vol here. At least on the 1 hour. On the daily, these probably still look okay, but those are much longer trades. Those are like 30 days plus. Let's take a look at Master 1 hour. Yeah, I don't want to fuck with this. I don't want to fuck with this. I feel like this is not the time to take a trade on it. The cone is working so fucking well though for exits. Crazy. Oh fuck. Not bad. Did you hear the did you hear the fucking song? Who was, I think it might have been even InCoach that posted that fucking Michael Saylor song or whatever. That shit was so ridiculous. Okay, let's take a look at this as a trade. This looks pretty fucking positive. This looks pretty fucking positive as a trade, honestly. How many hours do we have left? We have a few hours left till the close. Yes, we have shitload actually. We're not even through the first hour. I posted Vita's Moon Coke, yeah. And your mom just crossed up. Okay, I'm gonna take a long trade on this. Bro, he's a fucking national treasure, okay? Yeah, fucking, he's a national treasure. Okay, let me put this on my fucking blue list. And then I'm gonna mark it out blue. Yes, perfect. Okay, and then I'm gonna set an alert. And then somebody else was suggesting MicroStrat. No, this is MicroStrategy. What the fuck am I talking about? What was Luna or Phil USD? Okay, let's take a look at Luna. Oh, this is fucking. No, this is not it. This is it. Doesn't paint too clear a picture. This is decent, but I don't know if I'd want to be making a directional play here. And it's gonna take a while. Let's take a look at the daily. And daily HVP is declining. I would rather bet on this, but I don't think these guys would have options. Let's take a look at Philly USDT. Decent. Yeah, I don't. Okay, I'm gonna set an alert on this. I don't know if I want to onboard right here right now. Powerful 420 likes on Omega. Should be 420,000. Fucking true. I actually last night my buddy was asking for stock picks, and I was like, dude, just check the Omega ratio. You gotta sell my Uber. Coin 2 pros. Oh, you gotta sell your Uber. Okay, gosh, your Coin 2 pros, more crypto exposure, by the way. And coach is one big Joe. Я пришел дать эту песню. Oh my god. Yeah, be careful. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. Let's see. You were talking about the Omega ratio between Master and Bitcoin, yeah? All right, let's fucking let's satisfy the Encosh here. Okay, where is it? Fucking. God damn it, Encosh. Everybody's heard this song, okay? Like, there's no way. Where the fuck left side see? Okay, this is Russia in the 90s, okay? This is when shit was popping off over here. I would literally go to bed and there'd be like AKs firing outside of my window, and it was a perfectly fine day. What's up, Hitmouse? Yeah, it did, but like the cost was pretty fucking high, man. Like it could have been. It could have been executed much better. This is what we were up to, okay? Alright. Alright. Fucking national treasure right here. Extremely popular in fucking China too, apparently. Like unreasonably popular in China. Operate our little the main coach. Oh my god. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, this is decent, but I want to wait. I'm just gonna set an alert, and then maybe we'll see how this one goes by the end of the day. Okay, and let me add this to the watch list. Oh, is this on FTX actually? I don't think I could even trade it. I don't have Binance yet. Yeah, I gotta sign up for Binance. You definitely don't need the fucking lyrics to that song. You just need them. Alright. Okay, we are through the first hour. Let's see where the market is trading. Anything too crazy here? No, not much. Looking like a positive day. We'll see how it closes. Nasdaq, less positive for Nasdaq. That's, yeah, we gotta wait and see. It's just fucking noise at this point. Just violated copyrights. Yeah, dude, gonna get some strikes for that one for sure. It's okay. We're doing a review on it. You know, we're just we're music lovers, and we're just doing, what is it, a reaction video. I'm gonna be doing a reaction video to the next UFC fight all the way through. Join me. Oh my god. All right. I'm gonna go do the trade on Master. I'm gonna go take a long on it, and then we'll see how that one turns out by the end of the day. I think I have it marked off. Yes, I will move it higher for the actual price that I get in at, and I'll be letting that one go probably by the end of the day. I'm not gonna be holding that over the weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. How did Crocker play Deadmau 5? Yeah, I have no fucking... Yeah, I'm gonna buy the stock. I'm gonna buy the stock. It's like, you know, it's too short of a play for a fucking options play. No way he paid anything, lucky asshole. I guess, yeah, fucking true. Yeah, no worries, Peter. My pleasure. Thank you guys so much for joining, and we'll be having a re-election tonight, so prepare the memes. I will be making some submissions of my own, and we will be doing a little vote. Voting vote. No giveaways. Absolutely no giveaways. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and come join us on Discord. And for all of the tools I use, the reference link is in the description of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you when I'm back tonight. Have a good trading day.